What's crack-a-lackin' everyone, MG here, and I'm back with more Dead Rising 2. Let's go.
I've lost him. Do you see him anywhere?
No, I'll keep an eye on these monitors.
I'll keep looking. So you're behind this. You killed all these people for money.
After everything that's happened, that's what you think? The money's secondary. We're trying to save lives here, Chuck.
Saving lives? What the hell are you talking about?
Come on! We had to take the necessary steps to ensure a consistent supply. We can't make the drug without queens, Chuck. A lot of queens. You can thank Isabella for that.
And TK looting the city? But that's not about money?
He went off the rails. He was well paid for his part. Then he just got greedy. His work, not ours.
Whatever happened to do no harm, Sullivan?
Open your eyes, Chuck. Do you have any idea how many people are affected in this country? Doctors, politicians, CEOs. Some of our country's best are infected. Even your little girl, Chuck. What would happen to your cute little time bomb if she didn't get her drug? Fortune City was a small price to pay to ensure our country's way of life.
You murdered these people!
Acceptable losses. This wasn't the first time, and it won't be the last.
You bastard! You did it! You caused the Vegas outbreak too, didn't you? You killed my wife, destroyed my family!
Everything that we have done has been absolutely necessary!
Alright, so the Sullivan fight. This is probably one of the hardest boss fights in the entire game. Preparation for Sullivan is as follows. First, what you want to do is load up on food, okay? In addition to food, you want to load up on quick steps, okay? Because you need to have the speed to traverse through this two-tier fight. By two-tier, I mean 2 levels, you know, the top level, actually three tiers, because Sullivan's on the very top. So you'll need the quick step to avoid his attacks and his explosives, okay? Second, you need painkillers, okay? So you can reduce your damage by half. You also need a couple queens, maybe 1 or 2, depending on what level you are and how many inventory spots you have. And last, well not last, actually second to last, pick up some firearms, okay? In my opinion, I think the firearm strat is much easier than full-on melee or martial arts. You want to grab 2 LMGs, or in my case, 1 LMG and 1 Merc rifle. For some reason, I couldn't find the second LMG. It wasn't in the Yucatan on top of the pyramid, but enough about that shit. And lastly, you will need some boxing glove knife combo weapons, because the thing about Sullivan is if you try to melee him with default melee weapons, or just any weapon in general, he will not only deck you, but he will also disarm your ass. And being disarmed in this fight is not only triggering, but it's also it's the death of you. So let's go over the fight itself. Sullivan, he will have some attacks. He will shoot you with his sidearm. In addition to that, he will throw explosives on the floor. Okay, it has a wide splash, AoE splash damage. In addition to damaging you, it will also blow holes on the floor. Okay, and these holes, while you're in the heat of battle, you may or may not pay attention to those holes, and you will fall the fuck down, okay? And falling down during this fight, like what just happened to me, is probably one of the most triggering things that could ever happen in this game, because not only is Sullivan annoying and quick and hitting you with heavy damage, you also have these zombos just there, you know, so that's where the queens come in. So as far as taking him down, what you need to do is you need to go full on Max Payne on his ass, okay? You need to hide behind those pillars there, and you need to hide and cover when he's shooting you, and be aware of where he's throwing the dynamite on the floor, because again, it's gonna explode. And you want to shoot him, okay, after he does his tumble roll, because damn, did you see that? I just got destroyed by his aerial support. So when Sullivan does his little roll, he will gain some iframes, okay? In addition to that, the way that the cover works in this game, so let's say that you're trying to hide behind the pillar and you want to peek him and shoot him, you have to your field of view has to be way off to the side, more than you think, because if you try to peek him Counter-Strike style at a very tight angle and shoot, the hitbox of the pillar will block the shot, so you need to be fully exposed while you're shooting him. So you want to time that, okay? After he does his roll, you want to time it and shoot it. And once you've depleted all your ammunition, assuming that you grab 2 LMGs or you're just stocked up on shotguns and Merc assault rifles, you will then have to take the fight to him. And what I mean by that is you'll have to go up to the first floor and climb up the scaffoldings and just fight his ass, okay? Just make sure you have the boxing gloves, okay? Because I think I've mentioned it earlier, he will disarm your ass if you try to fight him with standard weapons. So just like this, walk up to there when he's really low and just brute force his ass. And he should be down. There you go. Sullivan is down. Let's go.
We're the good guys, Chuck. Not you.
Channel 6 Action News. This is Chuck Green. You want the scoop of a lifetime? There's a bunker full of survivors in Fortune City. And I've got the proof of what happened here. I need rescue choppers, and I need them right now. Have you seen my daughter? What about Stacy?
We can't wait any longer! Get back on the chopper!
I have to find my daughter! Go!
And that was Dead Rising 2, ladies and germs, chaps and chapettes. I really hope you guys enjoyed this journey that you took with me. I appreciate you all. But let me take a step back here. Is this really the end? Is this really the end? If you guys have played Dead Rising for the 360, y'all should know about this mode called Overtime. And that's exactly what we're going to do now. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.